Hello, my name is Margarida and welcome to a new bullet journal video. So in this video you'll see me doing my weekly spreads for the month of May of 2023. So I have 4 weekly spreads to show you and they are all 1-page weekly spreads. That means that they only occupy 1 page on my journal. And I like to do different layouts on my weekly spread just to change things up throughout my bullet journal and to keep things interesting. So in this first weekly spread I have a horizontal layout, and I know I don't have that much space for me to write my main tasks and events, but definitely it was fine for this week, for this particular week. Maybe I'll have some weeks that this layout wouldn't be the best, but in this particular week it worked just fine. I can say that because I already used this week, as you probably know or are wondering. So for the doodle part of these weekly spreads, I have a little Polaroid with some little flowers inside. And that's my theme for May. If you want, you can see my May setup video that I posted earlier in this month. And you can see the inspiration for the theme, but the main things is flowers and Polaroids and little strawberries and stuff. Just some cute stuff with really nice colors like pinks and reds and greens and oranges. So in this month I decided not to use any black fine liner, and yeah, this gives a more organic look. I feel like it, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just inventing words, who knows. And for this particular weekly spread I decided to write a quote that says, "The earth as music for those who listen." And I think it was Shakespeare who said this quote. Don't quote me on that, I'm not really sure. I like this quote, it's really pretty. And I decided to use washi tape as well. And I have a washi tape from Mia and Pukimaki shop, and I have another one that some friends gave me, so I'm not really sure where it's from. And then the only thing that's left in this spread is writing the numbers of the month and the days of the week. So this is the first week and Monday was the 1st of May. So I love when this happens because I always do weekly spreads starting on a Monday. So the 1st of May being on a Monday, that makes a perfect week, and it's just perfect on my big calendar for the month. And if you're interested to see how the calendar turned out, you can go and follow me on Instagram and see the pictures of the spreads and my calendar spread, and all the weekly spreads that you're seeing, you can see there as well. So 1 week passed and I'm doing the second weekly for the month of May, and this has a little bit different layout and I really prefer this one. It has the colors of the month and has 7 boxes for the 7 days of the week, but these boxes are bigger. I don't think this is a vertical layout nor a horizontal layout. These are just boxes. Maybe more towards the vertical than towards the horizontal, so I guess it's a vertical layout. But yeah, I did 7 boxes for the 7 days of the week, and I have 2 big spaces for me to doodle stuff. So that's just fun. And these 2 spaces can be useful as well for doing mini weekly trackers like habit trackers or mini playlists or writing a quote or something like that. You don't have to doodle at all. but I decided to do a little Polaroid with this happy, cute little flower that I also did on the cover page for this month. And I decided to do the little flowers with the stars, but they are not in a Polaroid, they are just laying around. And one thing that I love about this month is the colors that I use. I think it's really colorful and cute, so I'm really happy with my choice because the spring vibes just calls for pretty colors. I thought about doing something pastel, like pastel colors, but I was not feeling the vibe. I wanted something with pink and like tulips or flowers or something, so I think this was a good choice. I'm sorry if you hear some drilling on the background or something, it's my neighbor. Just an FYI. In this month I decided to do this grid thing with my gray pen and I'm really happy with the result. It's a little bit different, not what I usually do, so I'm happy with that. And as you can see, in this month I decided to use a lot of washi tape and sometimes a sticker or two, but mainly washi tape. And this gives that cute look, kawaii look, if I may say so myself. And yeah, I just wrote the days of the week, and that's everything for this weekly spread. This weekly spread is really easy and simple to do, as all the weekly spreads that I did in this month, they are like under 15 minutes, all of them, but if you don't doodle, they are like under 5 minutes. Pretty much all of them. Not pretty much, all of them. So for this weekly spread I decided to do something a little bit more fun. You'll see. I decided to do the 7 boxes for the 7 days of the week and leave a space for me to doodle the Polaroids with the little flowers and stuff. But I really like the calligraphy for this month. And I really like the colors. And I decided to leave a space on the bottom as well, just to add some more washi tape and things. You'll see. I think I don't have to explain me anymore. You'll just see this weekly spread. So, as I said, on the top right corner I decided to draw the Polaroids with the little flowers inside, and I decided to draw 2 little strawberries. I was really pleased with that because strawberries were one of the doodles that I decided to do in this month. Also, this month has been a really good reading month for me. I've been reading a lot of books and I'm happy with that. I'm also reading small books, like 200 pages book, but I'm happy with that either way. And I'm really into Japanese authors because their writing is like so beautiful and really simple, and the books are really small, but they give you a really nice message every time I read one. and I don't know, I just feel at peace and at ease, and I really transport myself to Japan, even if I haven't been there yet. But yeah, I've been really liking that style of writing. On this particular spread, I decided to add some washi tape and a little stamp sticker with a strawberry that I thought it was really cute. And this is the last weekly spread that I have to show you this month. This is the final one, and it was inspired by an Instagram post. Actually, the previous one was inspired as well. So I'll leave pictures here on the screen, or maybe I'll just link the Instagram down below where I took my inspiration from, but the two weekly spreads are inspirations from the same creator, so you'll see. I'll leave the Instagram linked down below. So, as I was saying, I'm reading a lot this month, especially Japanese authors, and I'm really into anime lately, so I'm really on my Japan vibes. So maybe I should go to Japan, but not this year. That's impossible for me to go this year, but maybe in a couple of years. That would be a really fun travel, actually. It would be amazing if I go next year, but not really sure that I can make it. I have to save some money because that's an expensive trip. But we'll see. I don't know if I prefer to go to a bunch of closer countries to my home, and in that way I can go to a lot more places, or if I want to have a big travel to go somewhere crazy like Japan or Singapore or something like that. So I have to see and talk with my partner and see where he wants to go. I can go alone, but I don't want to go alone to Japan. That wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, but I have to talk with my loved ones and see if it's possible to go somewhere, and if I have sufficient vacation days to do that as well. So, whoa, where was I? I was not in this weekly spread. So, for this weekly spread, I decided to draw two little Polaroids with the flowers and a big smiley flower, and I decided to do this weekly, like no boxes weekly, but really structured as well. And I decided to add a lot of washi tape on the bottom. I really think that makes the whole spread cohesive and more put together. So that's everything for my weekly spreads video of May 2023. So I hope you liked all the weekly spreads, and if you thought this was colorful, please leave a like down below. If you want to see more journaling content, you can subscribe to this channel, and also you can follow me on Instagram to see pictures of all these weekly spreads, and follow me on TikTok if you want to see the content that I post there. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, see you next time.